Hi Aries, welcome to your Should You Reach Out reading for May 11th through June 10th. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. Couple of things. First off, Tyler's Tarot. I left his link in the description box below. He's been doing this reading for quite some time. I just recently added this to my rotation. This is my own spread, but I call it the same thing as he does. So I didn't want it to be like I was, ripping somebody off without giving credit or anything. It's the same title, but it's my spread. But he's been doing it long before I added this to my rotation. This is just a recent addition into my rotation. So check him out if you give a chance or get a chance to. And then the recommend a reader shout out. I have two. They go to Tarot Tortuga and Lit Soul's Journey Tarot. Much love and support to them, and I have their links in the description box, so check them out if you have a chance. Give them a like, a subscribe, all that. Speaking of subscribing, last thing, I have just surpassed 100,000 subscribers, and it's one of those things like deer in the headlight, because I don't want to sound boastful or anything like, oh my gosh, I've got that. No, but it's a big number, let's be honest. And I thought it was really something when I hit 40,000. That was my number. I just wanted to hit 40,000 subscribers, and I really felt like I'd have been doing something, And so then it keeps growing, and you just kind of keep your head down and keep going, and it's like, and this is a milestone, and so thank you. It's huge. I still can't believe it, and it makes me just want to kind of just keep working. So thank you very much. Okay, all right. So Aries, should you reach out, Aries? I'm going to say I feel like you're mad. So probably not a good time to reach out for Aries. All right. I feel like that Nine of Wands is going to show up. Aries. Okay. Knight of Swords. That's a Ten of Wands. I say, where's that Knight of? Okay. Knight of Swords. All right. This could be Aquarius, it doesn't have to be, but this is all about something that might be drastic, might be explosive, probably definitely unexpected. Just like a brash action, like just all of a sudden, you know what, screw it. I mean, it could be this explosive fight you just had, and like both of you stormed out, but this is something unexpected, and it feels like a reversal of things, like out of the blue, just, you know what, that's it. That type of, so it might not be unexpected, but it was definitely eruptive or explosive in that sense. Okay. So we've got the Two of Swords, which is that stalemate, no forward movement, blocking emotions towards a situation, not feeling anything, not going to look at you, you can't make me, that sort of thing. Wheel of Fortune here. So there's been an ending, but perhaps not closure, because this is the to be continued card. Wow. Okay. So whatever happened, they are not deterred. 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 We have the Knight of Cups here and the Lovers. This could be Gemini, Taurus, or Libra. This could be Scorpio, Aquarius. Then we have the Seven of Cups and the Four of Wands. And the High Priestess. This could be Pisces or Cancer. Then we've got the Three of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Four of Cups. All right. This is you taking some time to sort things out. So as far as reaching out, no. We've got the Four of Cups here. This is someone, you being stuck in your emotions, like kind of in this contemplative or contemplative space, thinking about things and kind of stuck on how you feel. So I think they recognize that there's been an ending, but they don't think, or they're hoping it won't stick. Because I think they want redemption, or they want the I'm sorry, they want an offer I'm sorry, they want to patch things up. They would like to, they want to take the relationship to the next level. We got the Knight of Cups here and the Four of Wands. And yet they want to take time to figure their feelings out. So it's like you're both in separate corners. What's this Knight of Cups about? It's like you're both in separate corners. Feeling like they need to be strategic. I don't think this is cheating. I don't think this Seven of Swords is cheating. I just feel like this is them needing to figure out how they feel. And I know this is a liar, cheater, thief card, but this is also the need to be strategic. And we've got the Seven of Swords, the High Priestess, the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Cups. All of that is about needing time to sort out your feelings and feeling like you need to be like, okay, I gotta figure this out. Like having some kind of mental challenges or having to be stealthy. Having to have stealth and strategic, you know what I mean? Like it's like I need to calm down. I need to think about what to do. We got confusion, and then we got the need to sort through our feelings right here. So I think they're receptive if you do reach out, but there's always a but, right? We've got this Seven of Cups here. And this is someone that needs to sort out their feelings. They might feel overwhelmed, like, oh my gosh, I really care for you. I need to put this into perspective. I need some time to think and put this into perspective. So they do want to make amends. They do want things to work out. They do want to patch things up. However, they need time to sort things out, which is kind of interesting. Okay, so what's this Page of Swords about? We got the High Priestess and we've got Page of Swords. This is about no contact so that I can think. We might interact online, but I need you to leave me alone so I can think. That's what this is. Because they want to think about the decision. So it's weird because they're hoping it's not over, but at the same time they want time to think. That's what this is right here too. I need time to think. This is about not making a decision, not moving forward, not doing anything, but it's because right now I need time to think. We might, talk online, but I'm not going to be talking about emotional stuff with you. This is indirect communication. This is watching, waiting, and seeing. So your job, Aries, is going to be basically to keep doing your own thing. This is somebody who works by themselves largely. They might have people stop by and either offer advice or they consult with people, but this person is largely under themselves doing their own thing. Anything they do is at their behest and discretion. So if they're going to socialize, it's their idea to do so. They'll leave when they want. They'll go when they want. They'll see who they want when they want. This is someone who is largely unto themselves doing their own thing. So that's you two right now are in your separate corners. So if you were to reach out right now, after this unexpected whatever the heck happened, we got 2 knights here. That is intimacy. This could be an unexpected event involving cheating. It very well could be. I feel like this is someone needing to sort their feelings out after a fight, after a big fight, after a big something. And someone needs to go there. You both need to be in your separate corners and to be thinking about how you feel. Because if this relationship, I think this person is thinking whether I think they do want the relationship to go to the next level. However, look at this. We got the Lovers, 7 of Cups, and the Page of Swords. This is someone that needs time to sort out their feelings so that they can decide whether they want some kind of a commitment. I don't know, because we got the Marriage here and then we got the Lovers card. So what's there to sort out if you feel that way? I don't get it. But 2 4s, that is insomnia. So this is obviously bothering someone. 2 Knights, that's intimacy. 2 2s, that's agreement. So this is about being kept up at night over an agreement of intimacy, which is basically, do you want to take this relationship to the next level or not? And there's the rub, right? It looks like they do, but why do they need time to think about things? Why? What's this 7 of Cups about? What's this 7 of Cups about? Confused about marriage? Do they not think it's going to work out? Is this a lack of faith? What's this Lovers about? Oh. I feel like there's nothing they can do after this disagreement or whatever the heck happened. Whatever the ending was about, you two aren't talking or there's no forward movement, you're not talking, they feel like there's nothing they can do about you two transitioning into a communal relationship, into marriage, about taking things to the next level. They feel like that it might not work out. They don't have any hope that it'll work out, and they feel like there's nothing they can do. Both of these cards are about being passive to a degree. Yes, something has happened, but then whatever happens after that, nobody knows. This is the to be continued. It's standing firm right now. This is fixed energy because we got all the fixed signs here. It's standing firm right now, but it could also, something could happen that is out of someone's control to change things. So I think your person feels like whatever happened is out of their control at this point. And excuse me, if things are to resolve, it's going to be you reaching out or you fixing it because they feel like it's out of their control. They want you to reach out. They want to resolve this. They just don't know how it's going to be resolved. Like, okay, how can we come back from this? It's like, how do we do this? We've ended. How do we come back from this? I want to. I just don't know how we're going to pull this off. That's what it is. And they're going to be watching and waiting. Because right now, it looks like you're not talking. They're going to be watching and waiting. I think they still feel a spiritual or a psychic connection with you too, and I think they want you to kind of, it's almost like, answer me back. like feel the same or acknowledge that you feel that way about me too. At least that's what they want. They want to know or think that you feel that way about them. But it's very hard for them to pull back and to wait. But we've got the Two of Swords, the High Priestess, and the Page of Swords here. That's all about watching and waiting and going inward, pulling back, kind of praying, if you will. I mean, this could be trying to really connect to Source and sort of using all at your disposal spiritually to really pray for what you want, or just hope that connection shines through and that the other end is receiving it and honoring it, that sort of thing. This is about, I mean, it could be a lack of faith in the relationship, but I think this is them really kind of investing spiritually or trying to restore their faith, and like, you know what, I can't do it on my own. It's kind of out of my hands, but I really, really hope that this person, comes around, or that sort of thing. Like, it gets their faith restored in this, or that we can work it out. Maybe this is prayer. This is a lot of faith and hope, because they are kind of confused. They just don't know how it's going to work, and they're watching and waiting, like I said. Your job is to, and this is ironic, but not ironic, but it seems like, well, hell, the groundwork's laid, rush in there, but, get in there. Well, wait a minute. This is you. I think this is you taking time to be by yourself to figure out what you want. We got the Three of Pentacles here, and the Page of Cups, Three of Pentacles, and the Four of Cups. Page of Swords, sorry. Three of Pentacles, Four of Cups. This is about you taking the time to figure out what you want. Because right now you're stuck on your feelings. This is reevaluation. And this is being largely under yourself and thinking through some things. Socializing, kind of doing this, but you're kind of by yourself. I'm surprised the Hermit didn't show up. This feels very hermitish to me. Like you're taking the much needed time to do your own thing and to think about things. Perhaps this person messed up. Maybe they cheated. Maybe that's what it is. I didn't feel like it to me, but maybe they did. And they want the chance to, and it caused things to end, but they really do want to take it to the next level with you, but they feel like it can't happen because they know they messed up and they need to give you your time and space. They're just hoping beyond hope that you still feel that connection with them, and would be willing to do that. Maybe that's what it is. It doesn't feel like that though. It doesn't feel like cheating to me. I think they want to be with you, and I think they want this marriage. Perhaps this is them feeling that really strong soul connection and being overwhelmed with how they feel. They really want that to settle down. It could be, but I don't think they want to engage any further unless it's going to lead to that. And while they want it, they want you to want it too. And they want you to figure out what you want. All right, what else for Aries? Aries need to do or know? Aries need to do or know? Aries need to do or know. Okay, so we got the Magician here, and we've got the 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of Swords reversed. So we got Magician reversed and 9 of Swords reversed. So this is about a lot of potential for something, but the paranoia or hesitation or fear is keeping it from coming to fruition. This is, the Magician reversed is all about someone having a lot of ability, but the lack of wherewithal to pull things off. They're big on the wow and not the how. They got a lot of great ideas, a lot of great potential, but they just can't seem to either stick with anything or pull things off. This could be delay in planning, delay in manifestation, things not coming to fruition that were planned. And this is, Nine of Swords can be two things. It can either be an end in sight to the worry and the fear and the stagnation, or it can be doubling down on that and it's just like driving you crazy. So this lack of stability, lack of planning, lack of forward movement kind of broke the camel's back, if you will. And that could be what's happened here, is that someone's just got tired of, like, they want the next step, but things never seem to get off the ground, and it eventually did them in, and they're just like, I can't anymore. I just can't. So having come to that, I could see why they'd be kind of confused if you reached out. I could see why that 7 of Cups shows up. Because they'd be like, I thought we were, like, I want this, but how? I mean, I thought you didn't want that, or we just never got off the ground, and I don't want to invest emotionally in a situation again if I'm just going to end up here again, All right. Yeah, because they're like, well, yeah, but how? Aries. Yeah, your job is to think about what you want. Think about what you want. Maybe this is working together to get there, but I feel like this is you keeping to yourself and figuring out what you want. Aries. Now, this is provided you even want this person. If you don't want this person, I mean, this is not the reading for you. If you're just stopping by to see, it's like if you're set and like, you know what? No, because that's what this is. This is being set on how you feel. But, which could be like, you know what, then you aren't going to work this out. This is you not reaching out. So should you reach out? No. According to this, no. Because this is you being solo right here. I know 3 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles oftentimes means teamwork, but I think in this sense, it's like, especially with the 4 of Cups right here and the Page of Swords, I think this is all about you taking the time to figure out what you want, but you're going to be kind of stuck on how you feel for a while, so no sense in reaching out if you're still, you know what I mean? Like, what's the point in trying to work something out if you're still in this mindset? No. So, should you reach out? According to this, no. But the reason why you might feel this way is because of the breakup, and the reason why there was a breakup was because this person felt like there was no forward movement, that they weren't getting the commitment they wanted. So if you are ready for that commitment, then, and if you want to reach out, then okay, they're receptive. But if you don't want that commitment, because that's what they want, and they're not going to settle for anything less. So if you don't want that commitment with them, then don't reach out, because that's what they want. To the point where they're flabbergasted that you do reach out, because they're like, well, how's this going to work? But if you what's the point of reaching out if you don't want that? Because that's what they want. And I think you guys broke up over that. It's either it came to that, you know what I mean? That's why the breakup, because of the lack of commitment, lack of forward movement. All right, Aries. What else for Aries? This is significant other. Yeah, so this is problems with the significant other. You can see the clouds are moving towards this person. This could be male or female. This just represents a significant other in the equation. And this is uncertainty in a very tumultuous relationship. A very topsy-turvy relationship that might not have ever reached the stability that was needed to sustain it. And so we have lack of faith and hope here. Or being confused. Nothing was ever really on solid ground here. There's swords and there's cups, but there's a wand. There's a suit of wands, but there's no pentacles here. So that kind of, that speaks to the fact that stability. There's 3 of Pentacles, I should say. There's 3 of Pentacles and there's 4 Wands, but typically this is Swords and Cups. So, yeah, I shouldn't say typically, but there's more of those. So that speaks to stability not being very prevalent and probably an issue within the relationship. So I got this, I got this. I didn't do this yet. All right. For Aries. Aries. Confirmation card. Two of Swords. Just right here, Two of Swords. Do nothing. Figure out what you want first. This is not, I mean, this is assuming that you're conflicted, but if we're just going by the Four of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords, 2, 3, 4, this is saying, you know what, you don't want any communication, so why, but I mean, you're like, I know, I don't have to, yeah, but it's just weird because it's like, it's almost like, are they coming through right now and going, yes, please convince them? I can't convince them. If you don't want to reach out, this is very simple, don't. Because for the next 3 to 5 months, you're going to be taking time for yourself thinking about this anyway. No sense in rushing it, but if you were, they'd want this, but they only want it if it's going to lead to a committed connection. Otherwise, it's back to the drawing board here. The ending, where there's a stalemate. Two of Swords twice. No talking, no communication, blocking emotions. Looks like you might have been thinking about reaching out, though. This is an unexpected event with communication. It could be, that's one of the meanings, right? So this could be unexpected, out of the blue communication, just like rushing in and whatever. If you're thinking about it, I don't know. We got Two of Swords here, Page of Swords, Four of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Now's not the time to reach out. You've got some more thinking and sorting out to do with your feelings. Okay. Especially if things are kind of volatile right now still, or this person's kind of really kind of all over the place with their emotions. Now's not the time, according to the reading. All right. Okay. All right. I hope this was helpful, Aries, and I hope to see you in the next reading. I wish you luck with this, and I hope you take the time needed to sort out your feelings and be able to just sit and think. I'm going to sneeze. And have some peace and quiet. So it gets to be, if you do this, it gets to be your choice. Like you feel like it, you feel solid about it. It's not like you're just kind of rushing out to alleviate the stress or something. No, you take the time you need. All right. I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.